Today we're going to learn how to work with pages. To open pages, the first thing you want to do is find the pages icon. And you'll see it looks like a little pen with a little ball with ink in it. If you click on pages, the program will open up. And you want to start by up in the upper left-hand corner, you're going to see a plus sign. When you click on that, you're going to click on Create Document. When you click on Create Document, you are going to see all kinds of things called templates. There's one that's blank, which means you can totally fill it in from start to finish. But then they have things like letters and posters and different things like that, thank you cards, invitations, recipes, all kinds of things. When you click on them, all you have to do is fill in your own information. So it's a lot of fun to play around with pages. For right now, we're just going to start with a blank document. So when I tap on that, I've got a blank screen to open up with. Now that I've got my blank document open, I want to create a title. Whenever I do a title, I want it in the center. I don't want it over to the left like we see the blinking cursor right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tap right here, and you're going to see some lines right here. When I tap on that, it says things like align left, which means stay over to the left, center, which means put it in the center, and align right, which means put it all the way over to the right. I'm going to click on center because I want it in the center right now, and you'll see that my cursor is blinking right in the middle now. So now I'm going to type, and I think for today I'm just going to start writing about my cats. So I'll put down for my title, My Cats. Now that I've created my title, I want to spruce it up a little bit. So I'm going to tap on it, and I'm going to click Select All. So I'm going to do that again. I'm going to tap on it, and click Select All. Now I want to make it bold, which means I want it a little bit darker than the rest of my writing later. So I'm going to hit this B button right up here. When I hit B, it makes it all bold and dark. And let's say because it's a title, I also want to click Select All and then underline it. So I'm going to hit this U up here. When I hit the U, it underlined it now. So I've got a little line that's underneath there. Let's say I want this a little bigger. So I'm going to tap on it again, click Select All, and right here I see the number 12. That's how big my lettering is. If I tap on that number, I can change it to any number I want to. If I click on 96, it makes it huge. And you can see it's bold and underlined. But I don't quite want it that big, so I'm going to go down and make it 24 now. So that's a nice size. It's a good thing for my title. I'm going to want that to be a little bigger than my lettering later, so I'm going to remember to go back and change that. And let's say I don't like the way the letters are. Up here, this is the font. And what the fonts are is they're just the different styles for the lettering. So if I tap that, I have all kinds of different choices here. And these are actually what the letters are going to look like. So if I keep scrolling down, I can look at all different kinds of lettering that I might want mine to look like. Like we have this fun one called Chalk Duster. There's Chalkboard. Let's see. I think I am going to do, just for fun, I'm going to do Chalk Duster, just for my title. So see how that changed my font and what it looks like now? So when I do my story about cats, I think I'm going to leave it in that font just for a little bit of fun today. So now I hit the return key and my cursor's down below. I do not want to do all my typing in the center. So I'm going to remember to go back up here to the lines again, click on that, and I want it to go left now. So I'm going to click on my first line and see my cursor's back to the left. I also don't want all of my text to be as big as my cats. So I'm going to click on that 24. And I'm going to change that down to 12. Make it just a little bit smaller. I'm going to still keep that chalk duster though, because I kind of like that. The next thing I always want to do when I start off a paragraph, I always want to make sure to indent. So I go up the top, I'm going to see a set of lines with an arrow pointing to the right. If I tap on that, you'll see my cursor moved over, and actually moved over from spot 1 to spot 2 up on the ruler that's up here. So now I can start typing my story about cats. Before I type my story, there's two things that I want to do. I want to go back up to the top and I want to hit the B button for bold so that way it's no longer pushed in. And I want to hit the U button for underline so that way that's no longer pushed in. So when I type, I don't have it bold and underlined again.